Myanmar's ousted leader has been sentenced on charges of inciting public unrest and violating COVID-19 restrictions. Rights groups are denouncing the verdict, calling it politically motivated. So Ian Lee is with us this morning to talk more about this, as well as other international headlines. Ian, she's been behind bars since earlier this year, at least.
Yeah, that's right. Good morning, Anne-Marie. This is the first of a series of verdicts that will predict Aung San Suu Kyi's future. She faces 11 charges in total after being arrested by a military coup last February, which toppled her freely elected civilian government. A judge sentenced the 76-year-old to 4 years in prison today, but she could face life behind bars if found guilty on the other counts. It's still unknown where she'll actually serve out her sentence. The charges against her and members of her National League for Democracy party include corruption and violating the Official Secrets Act, and those have been widely seen as unjust. Suu Kyi denies all the allegations against her. A spokesman for a group of pro-democracy figures say she is struggling in detention and accuses the military of wanting to see her die in prison. Next, we're in Indonesia, where rescuers are frantically searching for survivors after a volcano covered surrounding villages in hot ash. So far, at least 15 people have died and more than a dozen people were injured. One witness says police officers and soldiers were digging bodies out with their bare hands. The volcano erupted on the island of Java on Saturday. Video posted on social media shows people running for their lives as the large ash cloud approaches. In the aftermath, houses were buried up to their roofs. Heavy rains triggered large mud flows that also carried people away, while making it harder for these search teams to continue operations. We're moving on to Gambia, where the president has easily won re-election. ADAMA Barrow beat his nearest competitor by 25%, but the opposition candidates say they aren't accepting his victory, adding that they'll wait for official results. And this vote is seen as a test for the country's democracy. Barrow defeated Gambia's longtime ruler back in 2017 amid allegations of corruption and abuse. The president is now calling for unity in the aftermath of his victory. Finally, we are ending with the ongoing humanitarian crisis in Afghanistan. After the Taliban took control of the country, the world responded by freezing assets and cutting aid. The International Crisis Group released a report this morning detailing how many government workers aren't getting paid, basic services aren't working, and the economy is essentially in freefall. The World Food Program estimates up to 23 million Afghans may not have enough to eat by the end of the year, while 3 million children under the age of 5 face acute malnutrition. Anne-Marie, the International Crisis Group predicts that with people facing starvation and no work, there could be a flood of folks leaving the country, leading to another migrant crisis. To avoid the catastrophe, the group is recommending donors revive assistance programs for education, food, and infrastructure, along with returning frozen assets, which will get people back to work. But this is a tall order, with many countries, including the U.S., not wanting to work with the Taliban.
Indeed, I'm sure a lot of these humanitarian organizations would love to get back down to business, but there's an issue of safety and security there as well. And so, there's no easy fix at all, unfortunately, for the many people who are sort of hanging in the balance. Ian, thank you so much.